5 hacks for dental professionals. Land awesome jobs by changing the way you look to employers. If you're a dental professional or thinking about becoming one, you'll be happy to hear that the job outlook in the dental industry is bright. The Bureau of Labor Statistics Occupational Outlook Handbook rates the growth in jobs for dentists, dental hygienists, and dental assistants at much faster than average. While many industries are slowing down or stagnating, the dental industry keeps growing. Working as a dental professional can be incredibly rewarding. But, like any job, it comes with its frustrations. Maybe you're unemployed or underemployed. Maybe you're unhappy in your current job. Maybe you're not getting enough hours or the schedule isn't right for you. Maybe your pay doesn't match your skills and experience. If you're a dental professional who wants something different, these 5 hacks could give you the boost you need to take your career into your own hands. A lot of people think full-time employment is ideal, but they may not see all the benefits of part-time or temporary jobs. If you can't get full-time work or are unhappy in your full-time job, there is another way. Consider going freelance. Being your own boss puts you in charge of your schedule. Filling your schedule with small jobs allows you to work the hours you want. Schedule vacations without having to ask permission. And decide how many hours you want to put in. If you're currently employed full-time, consider whether you're happy in your job. If you want to make more money, adding a few hours of part-time work on the side can make it happen. If you'd rather be working somewhere else, working in other practices in your free time lets you see what's out there. Temp agencies set your hourly rate based on their own criteria, so your pay may not be in line with your experience and skills. And practices may not be able to pay well when they hire through a temp agency. Filling a vacancy through a temp agency is an expensive process. The dental practice pays a high markup on your hourly rate. That means that much of the money you're working for is going to the agency instead of to you. Instead of a temp agency, contact dental practices directly or check out some online job boards. Better still, create a profile with an online job matching service. New cloud-based dental temp agencies are emerging that take advantage of internet technology and don't charge exorbitant fees. One example is Cloud Dentistry, which offers free access to professionals looking for work and a low monthly rate for dental practices looking to hire. To get the jobs you want and revamp your career, you need to stand out. Resumes can show your experience, but they don't always set you apart from others. Whether you're looking for work on your own or through a temp agency, it's easy to get lost in the crowd. Having your own space online to build and boost your personal brand makes you visible, inviting potential employers to find out more about you. A good online job matching platform provides that space, giving you a highly visible way to show off your qualifications and your reviews from the dental practices you've worked with. When you're looking for work, make sure you give dental practices an easy way to contact you by including one phone number and one professional-sounding email address in your resume. It's standard job hunting advice, but it bears repeating. If you're sending a digital resume, you can include a link to your professional profile. To bring your communications into the 21st century, consider using a popular professional network to show off your resume and keep your messages organized. If you decide to use a job board, temp agency, or online job matching platform, make sure they have real-time messaging capabilities and allow you to contact dental practices directly. Most agencies and boards don't, and delays can cost you. When you're offered an interview or a job, you want to know as much as possible about the practice. A great way to augment your basic knowledge of the practice is to get online. Read reviews from the practice's patients to see if it's the kind of place you'd want to work. Even better, see if you can find reviews from dental professionals who have worked with the practice. There are websites that allow workers to review their companies, and some online job matching platforms host reviews. See what you can find out before accepting a position. When you take your career into your own hands, you decide how to run your own business. Bring more flexibility to your schedule or fill your hours with work, and your pockets with cash. Decide where and when you work. Set your own rates. And enjoy the freedom that comes from being in charge of your own career. With the right tools and the right mindset, you can do great things. Bruce Harfum is a project management professional and founder and CEO of Project Management Hacks. Read full profile. Creating a good work-life balance is a struggle for many people. However, maybe we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. as this concept is fairly new. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the first known instance of the phrase only dates back to 1977. The dictionary defines the term broadly, of or relating to both work and personal life, designating the relationship between the two. Today, work-life balance is a common notion and a concept many people pursue. Fortunately, there are some indicators that can help you find out if you've managed to achieve a good work-life balance. Let's get started. Coming up with clear priorities for your life means that decisions are easier. You know who is most important to you, and which values you want to focus on with your goals. Your priorities will shift and evolve over time. This is normal and good. A newly minted lawyer in her mid-20s may accept working 60 hours per week to build experience, while a senior professional often has the confidence, experience, and perspective to say no in order to create free time to focus on her family or hobbies. Saying no at work is an art. If you constantly say no to the management, your reputation will gradually erode, and your chances for better opportunities and promotions will do the same. On the other hand, a thoughtful no demonstrates that you are thinking through your priorities. Do your best to only say no when you feel it's necessary. This is a skill, and one that develops over time. If you feel that you need some time to focus on coping with stress, don't be afraid to say no to that extra weekend project your boss wants you to take on. Kindly suggest that it can wait until Monday. When you think of work-life balance, you may imagine an ideal world where you arrive home each and every weekday at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, you may not be able to achieve these work hours every week. For example, corporate accounting professionals often experience long hours during the month-end process. If you know that you will face longer hours at certain times of the year, plan in advance to meet those commitments. Of course, if you have just completed 10 straight weeks of 60-hour work, then you probably need to reassess your work habits. The idea is to achieve balance as often as possible but not to stress out when one day feels a little off. Unless your workplace operates based on a billable hour model, simply logging more hours does not create more value. In fact, Parkinson's law suggests that adding time to your workday causes you to lose focus. After all, you may think that you can log in just a few minutes on Facebook because you can always make up the time later. Work experience, education and specialization are critical factors in attaining a high income. Simply logging more hours at the office, regardless of value, does not matter. Make the most of your time at the office with good time management skills, and watch the value of your work increase. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate your energy and effectiveness at 10 a.m.? How does that compare to 4 p.m.? Many people find that their energy and ability to focus gradually declines throughout the day. If this is happening, it may be time to learn how to manage your energy more. You may need to get more sleep and use other stress management techniques to keep your energy at a steady level throughout the day. This will help you save some time and energy for when you go home to your family. Few spouses and children enjoy spending time with zombies. It's normal to experience a lull in energy in the afternoon, but your energy should come back before you clock out. If not, you can try adjusting your diet, squeezing in an afternoon workout, or taking a short nap when you get home in order to stimulate your body's energy reserves. Some organizations have a better track record in the area of work-life balance than others. Instead of attempting to change the dysfunctional culture of a large organization by yourself, do yourself a favor and work for an organization that values work-life balance. Fortunately, more and more companies are recognizing the importance of work-life balance, so you can find good options in many different industries. If you're looking for a new job, try to feel out the company culture during your interview. You can even explicitly ask for the hiring manager's thoughts on work-life balance. Some people consider exercise a luxury to be enjoyed and pursued sometime in the future. If you are living a balanced life, you have understood the importance of getting exercise. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, an effective exercise week includes both aerobic activity, e.g., walking, running, cycling, swimming, and muscle strengthening activities, e.g., lifting weights and/or body weight exercises. Without an effective exercise routine, your energy levels will decline and that will impact your ability to work and enjoy life. Anticipation makes life sweeter and more enjoyable. Growing up, you may have looked forward to your birthday or Christmas for weeks. Fortunately, You can harness that same power each and every day with your personal time. It could be something like reading a book for half an hour, attending a concert, going out for quality time with friends, opening the occasional bottle of wine, or watching a new series on Netflix. One 2019 study reported that 55% of workers reported that they did not use all of their vacation days. Of those lost vacation days, 236 million were completely forfeited, which comes out to $65.5 billion in lost benefits. Your paid vacation time is part of your compensation. So failing to use it is like setting cash on fire. Use this time away from work to recuperate your energy and focus on your mental health. Do you have systems and habits to stay focused and productive? That's one of the best ways to save time so that you leave the office on time each and every day. You can start by creating some professional assets to increase your effectiveness. You can also experiment with different ways, and different times, to commute to the office. In some organizations, you can achieve a great deal before 9 a.m. because the office tends to be quiet early in the morning. If you have trouble focusing throughout the day, try using block scheduling or the Pomodoro method to keep you on track. If you have already managed to create a good work-life balance, that's great. If you've read through this list and realized that you're missing a few pieces, it's never too late to get started. Find what helps you feel both productive and fulfilled to create a life you can be proud of. BBC, the law that explains why you can't get anything done. CDC, how much physical activity do adults need? CNN Travel, a record 768 million U.S. vacation days went to waste last year. A study says. Text source, lifehack.org.